Well, I started drawing probably when I was actually it's kind of a funny story, but when I was a baby, way back in 1973, my mom came in and saw that I had started finger painting the wall with my diaper. My diaper was the palette, so she knew, oh, he's gonna be an artist, and so when I was younger, I just started drawing, and so I've been drawing ever since I was a kid, probably like 1 years old. Most of the stuff that I did when I was a kid, though, was like I would look at other artists and exactly copy them, kind of like what I'm doing now with the posing. I like to mimic other people, and then I kind of learned from that, and then I got into like I wanted to do animation and comic books, and so I took a lot of ideas from that to what my inspirations were, and then went to school for it, but dropped out because it was a bunch of BS. It was just money. They wanted to take your money pretty much. I went to the Art Institute of Seattle, $30,000 school, and the sad part is everybody that was there were kind of like has-been artists. They weren't doing anything out in the art field. They ended up there teaching, and they would take from all their lessons. They would never come up with their own lessons. They would take somebody else's lessons and not make up their own lessons. So I'm like, is this even an artist? This is like going to elementary school or something, or the other school where they're just teaching out of a textbook. I mean, are these people even artists? It's like it was really frustrating because you pay that money to go to a school, and they end up not even being really real artists. So I got out of that, and I kind of switched my view or my interest. I still drew, but I was more interested in movies and stuff. I wanted to make movies, and then back then there was like no internet, and it was really hard to get into the field of that back then. So I did that for a while. I wrote a screenplay with my dad, and then my dad passed away in 2000. So I kind of got frustrated with that, and didn't really want to go back to that project because we never got to finish it. So I got the script that still needs to be made, but it's kind of outdated now. So then in about the mid 2000s, I started to get into photography, and that's where I've been doing pretty much ever since about 2006. I did video and I also did photography. Photography was my mainstay, and worked with a lot of models and put out a magazine and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden, boom, I started getting wanting to do games, make actual video games, and so I was using my photography to actually get the ideas down of what I want to do, and also a couple other things, and then the drawing came up, and then so now I'm putting all of it all into one cohesive thing where I use all the mediums that I've learned over the years all into like game design. But I figured I'd do some drawing too, because some of the games I want to do are 2D games, and you got to have the art for that. So and me and my friend are working on a first-person shooter, and I got a 2D game I want to design also, that I'm designing too, called Coin Quest Dark Stakes. And the one that I'm working with my friend is a first-person shooter, which is called Chain of Conflict, and we're using Unity for that. And I'm more of a fan of the Unreal 4 engine, and that's what Coin Quest is going to be made with. They're both free programs, but I really prefer Unreal because it's an amazing product. I mean, it's an amazing engine, and it's got amazing people that run the thing. I mean, it's pretty Pretty cool engine. Oh, I've seen this one. Okay. Um, well, last year, right around March, at this thing called GDC, the game, it's called the Game Developer Conference. They announced that Unreal 4 is free, and they had this thing called the Kite demo. You can YouTube it, Kite demo Unreal 4 engine, and it's this beautiful real time rendered. I mean, it's all real time rendered graphics and everything with this kid with a kite, and they announced it at that conference that Unreal now is a free product now, so a free, totally free now. So, and it was funny as Unity heard this, and Unity 5 became free the same day. It was pretty much the same day because they heard Unreal was, Epic was going to do the engine for free, so they scrambled to get theirs together too, to come out for free. Yeah, so now Unreal's free, and they got like millions of dollars of free assets of the different games. Like they actually released the Infinity Blade assets for free, and you could use almost every asset that they've put out is pretty much free now in the engine. You can use it with your own games. The only thing you have to do is pay Epic. If you make like over, I think it's like $2,500 on a game, you just give them 5%. And that's a great deal considering they're giving you an engine that's still developing, coming out with updates pretty much every 4 weeks. Pretty much, they're up to version 4.10 right now. I think 4.10, and 4.11 is supposed to come out in February. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, they just keep just coming with the new stuff. I mean, it's all the new, all the free content that they put out. And I like it because they have they have like a developers come on video all the time on live Twitch streams, and like every Thursday they have they come on and talk, and yeah, and I haven't looked into the Unreal Tournament much, but they have a stream that they have of that, and you can download that free too, and actually help them out with the development of that one. Yeah, so if you're interested in game design, you could get Unreal, download it, and play with it, and it's a great thing too because they have this thing called Blueprints, which I'm just still learning, but it's a lot easier way to program with using a node structure, visual scripting. It's a fun machine. I finally got a computer that could run it because I was trying to run it on my Windows machine, my dual core Windows machine, and it could load up and stuff, but it's so slow. Okay. Take a break from doing poses. Let's see here. Let me go back and show you some of the other stuff I've done. This is over on this one. I'll show you my poses I did yesterday. Wow, where did it go? Oh, that's right, it's over here. See, there's the poses I did yesterday. Go in and you can see all the different poses. All the different poses there. Oh, actually, let me try this really quick. Let me show you this. See if I could do this really quick. Let's see. I could actually load up. The Epic Game Launcher. I could go ahead and show you it since since we're here. I keep forgetting I'm talking about it. I could actually show it. This is what the launcher looks like. And you got like a learn tab here. This here gives you like all your resources, like for all the learning stuff. So you got like all the tutorials, and here it shows all the different samples. They got like the Showdown VR demo, the Infiltrator demo. Here's the boy and his kite or whatever. Then you got content examples. You got Matinee, which is a fighting one, which is pretty cool. And all this stuff here can be downloaded and actually loaded up. Some of it's pretty memory intensive. This Infiltrator one is really awesome. If you look on YouTube for Infiltrator, it's huge. Also the kite demo is really huge too. I mean, it's brutal. I think that if I remember right, the kite demo is like close to like, I think 18 gigabytes, I think. The Infiltrator demo is only about 6 or 8 or something like that. But even this iMac I got isn't able to run it very well. But let me check here. Let's see what I got here. Let's see. Oh, I know. Let's see. Test. Office building. Oh, I'll show you this really quick if you want to look at it. I think I can load this up. I actually created this. Uh-oh. I'll load the office building I think it's the office building I did. I built this like a couple months ago. It was from a tutorial, and I actually built this cool looking